You know what? I'm not gonna have like a background on this. I'm not really gonna have that. I'm here one reason and one reason only, and I am here to just vet my mind, vet my frustrations, vet my fucking feelings. Because at this point, I'm just going on a fucking endless loop, man. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. There's something seriously fucking wrong. And I understandably do not know how to fucking fix it. So, if you do get annoyed by this smoke detector, I'm sorry. This is gonna have to do for now. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna show my face. I'm not gonna show it. I'm just gonna have my voice. So I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you face to face, eye to eye, man to man, well, man to woman. Who cares? Whatever you are, whatever you identify as, I generally could care less. But at this point, I feel like venting. I feel like putting my airing out my feelings. Yeah, it may not be the best idea ever, or, a generally good idea, but why not? What's the worst that could fucking happen, huh? You know, generally, what is the fucking worst that can happen? As of late, I just have been unsatisfied, and I'm just tired of, like, pretending that I'm content with my life. I know I happen to say this a lot, and I know people are getting quite tired of me saying it, but at this point, it just became a problem that I just don't know how to deal with myself. I go one day, I feel perfectly fine when the morning starts, and then when I start talking to people, I just drain. I just don't feel interested. Or when I just wake up and I realize it's another day of the same bullshit every fucking day, I get tired of it. And it's just like this no end. It's just like a never ending loop of this is what I do, this is what I'm expected to do, and this is what I gotta do. So, I mean, I wanna get a job. I really do. I wanna work. I wanna be productive. I wanna be a useful member of society. But it's just like that. It's just like it can't happen. It's just like it won't ever fucking happen because of one distinct feature or one distinct person that just doesn't like that fact or that idea. And I just want to, get out there, do stuff that's not normal. I want to do stuff that's different. Not sit in a room all day, record content, eat like once or twice a day, and go to sleep unsatisfied. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love what I do on YouTube. I love content creation. I like making music. I like making shit for people to, vibe to or be entertained by. But when that's just all I fucking do from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, and I hear people bitching, moaning, pissing, and groaning in my DMs or in a server, or just bitching about something that they can't control, it just bothers me. Like, I know there's gonna be people that's gonna have, like, issues with somebody or initial problems. Granted, the whole Zexio drama that's going on right now, the whole, the whole fucking Noah DeRozier drama that happened, that's somewhat still going on to this fucking day. We got Frick Schro drama, we got dead drama with my name on it. There's just so much happening. And it's just at the point where it's becoming incredibly difficult to manage. Now, I know I'm not really one to talk because I do tend to talk quite a lot about, people, venting my issues or anger with people, or, like just dealing with people in general. It's not fun. It's not a good thing. It gets very tiring after a while of having to repeat the same pattern every day because some people just don't fucking know when to shut the fuck up. And I'm tired of it. I really am. And I generally, at this given point of time, I really don't know what to fucking do with my life. Because, like, I love what I do, but I'm just unsatisfied with how it is. Because there's a few days where I just wake up and I'm like, another day, another dollar, as they say. Because I'm trapped in a room. I can't drive. I don't have a car. I don't really have ways for transportation, so I can't really go out and do shit, enjoy my life. I'm like 20 fucking years old, and I'm stuck in a room making content, hoping I blow up just so I can make this a job, just so I could do stuff and actually feel wanted or useful in some case scenario. Not just like sit in a room, make content, and, have to worry about, oh, who's going to attack me today? Who's going to talk shit about me today? Or anything in that regard. I don't want to wake up stressing that, oh, I'm going to get dragged into drama, or I'm going to get drugged into somebody's problem because people don't know how to fix a problem that they start or how to make amends and move the fuck on. Nowadays, all you see on YouTube is controversy, drama, because that's what gets clicks, that's what gets views. I mean, they're chasing the fucking bag. Like War Pegasus, fucking internet anarchist. We got Turkey Tom. We got people talking about commentary all the time. Oombaville, making the bag, talk about controversy. But it's just at the point, this is all the internet's become as of the following years. It's been drama, drama, drama. He did this, he did that. Oh, this is what happened. This is what happened. This isn't what happened. This is yada, yada, yada. That's all it became. It's like, it's no longer authentic anymore. It's about people tearing each other apart nowadays just for fucking monetary gain. I don't care if they did something wrong or illegal. Let the law enforcement deal with it. Why make a bag on it on YouTube, right? I know you're going to make money. I know it's your living. I'm not shitting on that fact. But that's all I see. That's all I fucking see nowadays. And I'm tired of it. I don't hate the YouTubers. I like some of them that talk about it. I find their videos pretty entertaining. Riff being one of them. Turkey Tom being another. Internet anarchist I find funny. More Pegasus I find funny and chill. But I just want YouTube to stop pushing their content to my recommended, because I'm really at this point burnt out. I haven't said that because I've been going 10 years strong, like almost 11 years at this point, without, having a burnout or feeling tired or uninterested in my content or with YouTube. But as the years go by, the world's just going to get fucking worse and worse and worse and worse and more fucking divided, to the point where nobody can be civil, nobody can be peaceful with one another, nobody can be on the same fucking terms of each other. It's always going to be, he did this, he did that, I don't like what he said, I don't like what she said, oh, I don't like you, I don't like him, I don't like her, I don't like this, that, didn't, what the fuck ever. Because, like, not even like, a decade ago, back in like 2019, saying the N-word was okay, being edgy was okay, saying all these gay jokes, homophobic remarks nowadays. Also, homophobic doesn't mean you're fucking, and I just hate the fact that they call homophobic, right, you being offensive against fucking gay people. I didn't know I was scared of fucking gay people. Yeah, homophobic, right? This means you are afraid of gay people, not you are against gay people. Transphobic, afraid of trans people, not against trans people. Are you fucking retarded? Yes, you can kind of tell. I have a hatred against the LGBTQ community. I fucking hate that community. But people are, however, different. I have a few friends who are transgender. I have a few friends who are lesbian. I have a few friends who are gay. I don't have a hatred against the people. I have the hatred against the fucking community and their fucking antics. Ever since they grew popular in the fucking pandemic era, this has become the trend. Oh, this become the norm. Every generation has a fucking a norm thing. And this is the new generation norm thing with fucking technology being the guiding factor. No, that's just bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to justify the whole internet nowadays. Because back then, people used to make jokes at other people's expenses and nobody fucking cared. If you had internet beef, right, you just settled it in like a fucking debate and then you called it good. And that's it. That's how it used to be back then. Back then, right, you could just say, oh, he did this. Oh, he's a piece of shit. And then they fucking duke it out in a fucking either Call of Duty one-on-one. Whoever's the better man wins. And if you complain about it, you're just considered a bitch and nobody took you seriously. Like iDubbbz. Bro back then made fun of a lot of people and basically had a whole fan base doing it. Nowadays, since bro regret what he did and he fucking changed for himself, people hate him now and calling him a piece of shit and a cuck because his wife is like an OnlyFans model, I think it was. But at the same time, that's his life. I don't really care what he did, but back then, it's just the funny fact is, back then, what iDubbbz did was, like, tolerated. It was okay. Filthy Frank, a man of culture. He did what he did. That was tolerated. But nowadays, if you do something like that, you get fucking hit with the 1-2 fuck you copyright strike. And everything's changing to be more PG and more advertiser friendly. I don't give a fuck about advertisers. If you want to appeal for money and sell your fucking platform for money, that sounds like a big fucking personal problem. Like nowadays, everything is becoming so corporate that you can't be yourself. If you want to be yourself, you have the chance of being criticized. You have the chance to be, hated on. And I don't say this loosely. If you want to be yourself, if you're doing something that isn't considered illegal and you're being yourself, then by all means, I feel like you should have the right to do that. If you want to be yourself and do what you want to do that isn't considered illegal, you should have the right. Because, like, saying the N-word isn't illegal. It's just a fucking word that people get easily offended over. Like, the N-word with the ER on it, I will say this out loud. Nigger actually isn't a curse word or a swear word. It was made in slavery to mean ignorant. But people use it as a way to derogatorily, you get what I'm trying to say. It was basically people trying to say, oh, you're being racist to black people. How the fuck is a word that was made in slavery racist to black people when it was made in slavery to mean ignorant? These are some dumbass fucking claims. And now people are saying transphobic and gay homophobic, fatphobic. Correction, being fat isn't a good thing because it makes you more prone to death and heart attack. Okay. But all these fat-phobic people, like all these fat activist people are dying slowly. Like everybody who I've seen so far on the Risk channel that talked about fat phobia and fat acceptance has been dead because they died of a heart attack. Like, at least keep yourself safe. If you want to be fat, you can. But I'm going to say this. If you want to be fat, at least take care of yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to end up like all the others, dead. And I don't really fucking care if you die. Because if you willingly do what's going to kill you, your life means absolutely fucking nothing. And I'm just tired of being content. Back to the original topic, though. I just don't feel happy on the internet. Because it's slowly becoming a cesspool of toxicity, which has always been, but it hasn't been as this severe, to the point where it's scary. People are going to hate on you whatever you do. People are going to find a reason to bitch about you. And I just don't feel content. Yeah, I'm going to keep making content as that's what I enjoy. But I'm just not going to be happy. Because of the fact that the internet is fucked. The internet, as is what the new generation says, is cooked. I don't really like John Alpha slang. But at the same time, they ain't wrong. The internet is fucking washed. There's nothing we can fucking do about it. We're just gonna keep getting more and more divided. Just like the whole fact with the whole Kamala Harris and fucking Donald Trump election thing, right? Half of America is pissed off Trump won. And then the other half is fucking pissed off that Kamala would have won. Or could have won if it wasn't for the fact that they isolated the white male community. And I will say this out here loud, right? I don't give a fuck if people hate who I voted for. I voted for Kamala Harris, and I will not deny that. But at the same time, am I mad that Trump won? No. Am I upset that Kamala would have won if she didn't divide the white individuals that make up half of the fucking community or majority of the community? No. So just because I have an opinion, apparently opinions don't fucking matter anymore, because apparently if you have an opinion and it doesn't align up to somebody else's opinion, apparently you're in the wrong, they're in the right, and they're going to try and do anything they can to justify their opinion. Like, I didn't know my opinion meant so much to your fragile little ego that you would get pissed off that I have my own opinion. And it's just at the point where it's crazy. It literally is, because nowadays you can't have an opinion without getting yelled at or bitched at. Now, what am I going to do for further? I'm going to probably end up leaving Discord. I'm going to probably end up... I don't know if I'm going to hold true to that, because of the fact that I said I'm going to do it multiple times, but I'm still on the platform. And you know why I'm still on Discord? It's because none of my friends that actually still fucking talk to me use anything else but Discord. They may have a phone number, but they don't give it out. And I don't want to stay on Discord. And they want me to stay on Discord so they can talk to me. I don't want to be on fucking Discord. If you want to fucking talk to me, get a fucking phone number or get a different fucking social media that isn't fucking Discord. You fucking dumb whore. And I know I'm something aggressive, but I really am not happy. I'm just beyond upset. I am way on beyond upset. And I don't want to be on social media anymore. But people don't understand I don't want to be here. But they tell me, don't leave. If you leave, I'm going to stuck my foot up your ass so you can taste it. Oh, if you leave, I'm going to be upset. Oh, if you leave, I'm going to cry. Don't leave the internet, please. But at the same fucking time, it's just... It's people just fucking stupid. I tell them, get a fucking different platform. I don't care. If I want to leave, it's my choice. Don't try and stop me. Because I want to do something different. I want to be off the internet, away from all this cesspool of toxicity. And like, I just don't want to. I don't want to be here anymore. It's because of the fact that the internet is so fucked up that people don't know what the fuck they want. They'll say that, oh, I care about you. I really fucking do. But at the same time, they'll shit talk you behind your back. I know I'm not one to talk, but at the same time, what the fuck are we going to do with our lives if we don't fix each other and fix fucking society? Because I know why Kamala wouldn't if Kamala did win, it wouldn't really have meant anything, because society is so fucked up. Until society learns how to grow the fuck up and actually man the fuck up, we're never going to be united as one, because we got the whole LGBTQ community on its own thing. We got the white men on their other thing. We got the gays on their other. We got the fucking women on the other half, and we got the other, like the minorities on the other. There's like many, like millions of different communities in America that can't come together because they don't want to get along. They can't get along with each other, so they fucking divide themselves because they can't see eye to eye on everything. And it's just like a whole big, they push you away because they don't like you, or they push you away because they don't know how to deal with you. And it's at the point where it's like, what are we going to fucking do? Kamala would have won. Nothing would have fucking really been benefited because of the fact that society is so fucked. And Democrats are about social equality, while the Republicans are about the economy. So people could say, "Oh, Biden wasn't the reason for the inflation rate." Oh, he was. He wasn't. He's not there for the economy. He's there for the social equality. Are you fucking stupid? He doesn't know how to run a fucking economy. The only reason why fucking the prices were so low when Trump was in office the first time was because he knows how to run an economy because he was a businessman beforehand. I know I don't want to be talking about politics, but it's fucking true. You gotta face the facts when the facts are present. Trump knows how to run an economy because he was a businessman before he became president. Hence why the economy was so good when he was in presidency. Then when Biden came into presidency, who wasn't a fucking businessman, the economy went sky high, rocketed, and prices went up so fucking high where nobody could buy anything. And most of the lower class were living off of paycheck after paycheck. Do I agree with what Donald Trump is doing right now in office? No, I don't. And I'm not going to sit here and have people tell me, oh, just because I am kind of glazing Donald Trump for president is me justifying what he's doing. No, I don't justify what his fucking things are. Yeah, what he's planning on doing is not good in my eyes, or really should be, wanted in the community or in a presidential standpoint, but at the same time, what the fuck can we do? We're not going to be able to do much. We're just have to suck it up and deal with it. So is that the point where we physically can't do anything? And you're bitching about a fucking president? If you're so pissed off about a president, how about you just fucking leave America and go to another fucking country? If you're that pissed off about a president. And that's just a stable way to put it. If you don't like the president, you can just fucking leave the states. You don't legally have to be here. You can legally move out of the state if you don't want to be here. Because of Donald Trump becoming president. You don't have to be here. But that's just my idea. And I know people are going to criticize my thoughts because my thoughts are irrelevant. But at the same time, I'm not wrong. That's true logic. If you're going to get pissed off that bro became president, you don't want to fucking live here because he's the president of the United States, then fucking leave and go to a different country. That's literally the logical thing to say in that standpoint. But I know what I'm saying is probably going to be like side-eyed and debated on, but it's just true. And I'm venting about my feelings because this is how the internet's become. We went from like where edgy humor was okay and tolerated to now everybody being so fucking sensitive. You say one little thing that somebody doesn't like, oh, faggot, bitch, whore, cunt. If you say something like that, right, you're gonna get fucking, say, quote, canceled. Just for saying something they don't fucking agree with or don't like. And it's just like, at the same time, grow the fuck up. I don't know how many fucking times I have to say to grow up before people actually grow the fuck up. Hell, I'm just one voice out of millions. And if I could sit here and vent the fucking issues of the world, that should explain a lot. Really. We have two people. There's supposed to be only two genders, right? But nowadays people are saying you can identify as whatever the fuck you want. I'm not saying you can't. But it's just, it's just, why? Why do we need all of this type of shit in the world? This is not what we need. You say you want everybody to be equal and everybody to love each other. But at the same time, have the people who say they want everybody to be together and say that, oh, we need to band together as a community and outrival the hate. But half of the community is doing it in a way that's not beneficial, like the vegan community, right? You know who's kind of pushing people away from the vegan community? Vegan Gains. From controversial vegan YouTuber who threatened to kill people and threatened to kill babies. The vegan teacher. Somebody who literally criticizes you for attention online if you're not a vegan. That's not what you want in a community because that's going to push people away for your cause. the whole fucking LGBTQ, fuck, I can't even say anymore because it's so fucking annoying. But at the same time, there are people in that community, right? Ava Chris Tyson came out as trans, got caught as being a fucking creep online and a pedophile online. You got Noah DeRozier, who became trans to call people transphobic after he got so when he get exposed, he can call me transphobic. That's who they want to have as their community member? By all means. But they're just making themselves look bad. Nowadays, if you look at the fucking rate of transgender or LGBTQ community members who have been exposed as people or bad individuals, you will see most of it nowadays has been made up of the LGBTQ community. And it's crazy. And it's just at this point that everybody's going to have somebody in their community that's going to push and not want people in that community. And what are people going to do about it? Nothing. They're just going to let it happen, and then the society is going to get more and more divided, and it's going to go to the point where nobody can agree on anything. People are going to be bitching left, fucking right, left, right, front, back, left, and center because nobody can fucking get along. And I'm just tired of it. I really am. And I just don't feel content anymore. I care a lot about people. But at the same time, I want to see the best for us. But at the same time, people make the worst out of themselves and push everything that could have been good in their lives away. I know this is going to probably be one of my most controversial streams, but who cares? At this point, I better let it out now before I blow the fuck up, because I've been holding in a lot of my thoughts, a lot of my anger, and I just, at this point, I can't take it. I can't do the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Because no matter what people say or what people do, it's always going to be the same. People are going to bitch, people are going to argue, people are going to fight unless if something makes a difference. Yeah, I got a therapy session in like an hour and a half. Yes, I go see a therapist because this is how fucked up society got me. And it's just like, society has fucked me up to the point where I have to see a fucking therapist just to function in a day-to-day life scenario. Because I cannot physically deal with people. Sometimes I wake up, I see people text me, and I just instantly lose interest to talk. Sometimes I sit in the VC for like 30 minutes listening to people ramble on. I lose interest because it's just annoying. It's the same thing over and over. I want to go out. I want to have a life. I want to have a car, right? I want to have like a car, drive around, get a job, do something in my life. Instead of sit in a fucking room. But no, I can't, because everything is so fucking weird that nowadays, if you're like considered mentally handicapped, getting a job is like 10 times fucking harder, which is where I'm at. If you're mentally disabled, getting a job is like 2 times harder. Getting a job is harder for people who are physically disabled because there are no jobs to accommodate for those. And it's at the point where a lot of people feel like they're just not useful or not needed in society because there's no way for them to do anything. So they just sit on their ass getting disability checks. And most of them who are actually competent like me to do stuff, we just feel unused or unsatisfied because there's nothing we can fucking do because society fails us and we can't do shit about it. And I am fucking tired of it. I want to be useful. I want to be a member of society. I want to get a job. Want to drive. Be a person. Get out of my fucking house long enough to actually feel happy and actually be able to do shit that I wanted to do for years. Not sit in a room, stream on a computer all day, sit on my ass, and just stream. I don't want to do that much anymore. I know I love what I do, and I want to make this my job. At the same time, with how many fucking channels I've had to make due to people lying about me, hating on me, calling me a pedophile and all this shit for years, forcing me to delete my progress so many fucking times, false striking me, and all this shit, just to have to fucking restart and lose everything I worked for months of my fucking life, just to start the fuck over, is it's literally a punch to my fucking gut that makes me feel this is not worth it. It is not fucking worth it. Same with relationships, right? I get in one, everything goes well, either they do something or I do something stupid. And I'm not saying it's completely my relationship's fault or the partner's fault that I have issues. It's also mine. Yeah, I'm working on social skills because like I lack those. I lack social cues, and I care and love the person I'm with. But at the same time, I can't communicate because I don't know how, and I don't want to feel like I'm being a burden or feeling like I'm being a piece of shit. Because at the same time, I have so much fucking trauma. I have so much fucking issues that I don't feel like I can open up because I'm afraid. And I feel that every day. And it's at the same time, society is what caused me to feel like that. I feel like absolute shit because I can't open up in a proper way that actually doesn't start a fucking argument. I feel like I'm a piece of shit because I can't open up. And I'm afraid to open up because I'm afraid I'm going to get yelled at or screamed at for how I feel because that's how I got treated in the past. I got yelled at for trying to be open and honest. I got yelled at for having my own fucking opinion. And I know they're going to tell me, but you can open up and not be able to, like, feel, I want to yell at you. But I'm afraid that's going to happen over and over. And my mind tells me this is what's going to fucking happen no matter what the fuck I do. No matter what I fucking do, I feel like it's my fault. And there's nothing I can fucking do about it. And you know how society fails people? Yeah, and I feel like society failed me to the point where I'm set up for failure. I'm set up to fail. Because there's nothing I can fucking do that will be considered worthy of me to prove myself. Like 3 years, I've had to deal with people call me a pedophile, lying about me day after day after day, sending me death threats, telling me to kill myself, telling me that I'm not worth it, I will never amount to anything, I will fucking die alone, and I will never, ever be loved like I want to be loved. People will always fucking hate me. People will never care about me. I will never be cared for like I want to be cared for. I will never have anything beneficial to my life. And I try to prove them wrong. I try to stay strong, prove them wrong. And I've debunked the allegations countless fucking times just to get called a fucking liar and a manipulator by everyone that I ever cared about. I once cared about Looney as a friend. Look at him, backstabbed me and fucking switched up just for fucking clout. Zexio fucking tells me to kill myself daily because he just doesn't fucking like me. No, DeRozier, we used to be chill until he fucking saw me date who he wanted me to get with. He wanted me to date Soul, and when I got with him, bro got fucking jealous because I was dating the person he was fucking grooming, so he went and fucking lied about me. And started his whole 3-year shit. I lost my friends. I lost a lot of my friends. People fucking despise me. People hate me. And it's only gotten worse because nobody fucking cares. And it's at the point where I feel like I can't open up because of the fact that I feel like I'm going to get fucking, oh, you're just overreacting. Oh, you're just trying to guilt trip for attention. Oh, you're trying to guilt trip for fucking sympathy. No, the fuck I'm not. When I have a real fucking issue that I want to debate or at least vent about, I get called a fucking guilt tripper and a fucking liar. Because nobody fucking trusts me or cares about me because this is how they fucking see me. They see me as a fucking pedophile because I'm a fucking creep and a criminal online and a pedophile online who talks massive fucking shit about me daily and shit talks to me about everybody, faking evidence and all this shit just to try and get fucking clicks off of my name. All because they don't fucking like me and want me to kill myself. And I'm at the point where I just don't feel like what I'm doing is worth it, and I feel like that I'm just going to slowly lose everything and slowly rot because there's nothing I could do. And you know what I do to keep my time occupied? I made music. Yeah, 2 songs, Lonely Dismay and fucking Broken Goodbye, to try and explain to people how I feel, as that's the point of the fucking songs. And you know what happened after the whole fucking songs came out, and then when I had an argument with somebody, I got told I feel like it was just a fucking fake ass apology. It wasn't. It was me generally trying to say that I'm sorry if I ever upset or hurt somebody. And it just got taken as me trying to guilt trip for attention because the people who don't like me try to start fights with it and try to pin it as a narrative that it wasn't. And I'm at the point where I'm slowly losing my fucking mind and my sanity online because of how divided the internet is and how toxic the internet is. I literally left the World Wrestling community because of the toxic nature. I literally blocked a lot of people because of their toxic nature. I struggle to stay around certain people because of how bad it could be for my fucking health, because I don't know what I'm going to fucking do. I can't get a job because every job that I've applied for, I applied to Target, I applied to McDonald's, I applied to Walmart, I applied to fucking Dollar General, I've applied to a Mod Pizza, I've applied everywhere in my area that I could fucking walk to just get turned fucking away because I'm mentally handicapped and they don't want people who they think are underqualified to fucking work a fucking job that they don't think they could fucking handle. So I stuck to online content curation. But with how many fucking videos I see of me getting falsely exposed and falsely harassed, I don't feel like nothing is beneficial for me anymore. Yeah, I'll admit it. I think about fucking killing myself daily because I feel like I'm worthless and I feel like I will never amount to anything because the world makes me believe that way. Society makes me believe that I'm gonna fucking die alone and die with nothing. And when I hold myself back from explaining how I truly fucking feel, and when I do explain how I feel, people call me a fucking guilt tripper. Like, I have genuine fucking struggles. I struggle daily to keep myself composed. I struggle to keep myself motivated. And with how people fucking talk, like, and how people are with me, like, if you go to my alt Discord account, being my, and I know it's gonna really not mean anything to anybody, but on my ex Akatomu X account, right, on Discord, right, I have 15 friends on there. One of them removed the account, but at the same time, I have 115 friends on there, right? You know how many fucking people talked to me on that account before I moved back to my 2017 Discord account? I only heard from like 6 fucking people daily. 6 out of 115 people. Only fucking 6 of them talked to me. Every other one of them forgot I existed and only talked to me when it was most convenient for them. My other account, right? Let's go to my main account now. Fucking, the Akatori Nanako account, right? Let's see, right? Let's see. I have 36 people on there. 36 people. You wanna know how many text me my DMs daily? Oh, what's that? None? Well, like all of them? No, you're fucking wrong. Only a small handful, like 6 of 5 of them text me daily. The rest don't even fucking text me unless they want something from me. So seriously, you think I have friends? You think that I have people I talk to daily? No. Most of the fucking day is me just sitting in a fucking chair looking at a fucking computer screen because I can't drive. I have no fucking license. I am in a long distance relationship and I don't fucking want to be in a long distance relationship because I want somebody up close. Somebody I can physically walk to. Somebody I can physically see, not over a fucking computer screen. I want to be able to walk to the person I'm with, hug the person I'm with, actually kiss the person I'm with, have fun with the person I'm with, not just sit here and talk to them behind a fucking computer screen. And it's at the point where nowadays I don't care anymore. I'm slowly losing interest in people. I'm slowly losing interest in myself. I'm slowly losing interest on the internet. I'm slowly losing interest in everything. And I know when I end this stream and people watch this back, they're gonna probably call me a fucking guilt tripper. Okay then, be my fucking guest. I generally just don't fucking care anymore. I don't know what else to fucking say to vent my frustrations without being called a fucking guilt trip or a manipulator. I really don't. I'm at the point where I have no motivation. I'm at the point where I just every day wake up and I just experience the same thing over and over again. Look at a computer screen, play a game with people, stream it on YouTube, make a song, whatever, one of the two, and sleep. It's nothing else. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I'm looking directly at a computer screen because I have nothing else I could fucking do in my life. And it's at the point where I just don't have the motivation to keep doing this. I really don't. Because if I can't get a job, I keep getting turned away. And if I fucking literally just like try my best to ignore people who hate on me, start drama with me daily, it just gets to me over time and I vent about it to my friends. And it's at the point where, at this point, what the fuck's beneficial for me anymore? What the fuck's the point? What is the literal point anymore? There isn't. There is no point in doing this shit anymore if the same thing is going to happen over and over and over and over again. I really have no left things to say. I hate the LGBTQ community. I hate everybody equally. I'm losing passion online. I'm losing focus online. I'm losing my sanity online. I'm having to see a therapist because of how fucked up society fucked me over and fucked me up mentally. And how bad one of my breakups the beginning of this year caused me. And it's just at the point where I don't want to be here, but at the same time, what else do I have to fucking do? I can't drive anywhere. I can't go anywhere. I can't visit people. And it's just going to probably be the same thing over and over and over till either one of two things, or one of three things happen. One, I get big on YouTube, be able to make money off of that. Two, get a fucking job. Or three, which I know people are going to say don't, but I'm really thinking about it at this point, killing myself. Those are the only three fucking options I have at this given point. Suffer and find a job, suffer, get big online, or three, just kill myself. End it there and then, and have nothing left to do. Those are my only three options. Because I'm not going to have a fourth option to just sit here and do fucking nothing. Those are my four options. Or my three options. Job, YouTube, make money off of YouTube, get a job, or kill myself. Because I have no other options. I have no other ideas of what left to do. I have tried to hold out as long as I could to try and keep myself entertained and happy, but nowadays I'm literally dying inside to the point where I'm just literally existing at this point, and I don't know what to do. I really don't. So I had to vent this because at this point I don't feel like anything will be beneficial for me moving forward, and at this point I'm slowly losing my mind, dude. I really don't know. So, call me a guilt tripper. Call me a fucking manipulator. And at this point, if you want to block me online, I wouldn't generally care. I've probably just gonna, keep my Discord up like keep my 2 Discord accounts up, delete the other 2, delete all my social media, keep my YouTube channels up, and to just, you know, delete my face off the internet. Delete all my other social medias, keep my 2 Discord accounts, keep my YouTube channels, and just delete Discord off my computer on my phone, and just dip. If I make content still, that's that. But at this time, I really have no fucking idea what I'm going to do at this point. I don't want to be on content creation anymore, but I know I have no other fucking choice if I can't get a fucking job. But at this point, I don't know. I really don't. And yeah, I'm gonna probably be happy later because I have manic mood disorder. For those who don't know what that is, I basically swap moods very easily. So it's basically uncontrollable mood swings in a nutshell. So sometimes I get emotional, sometimes I say shit and I don't, and I come back. Sometimes I say things that some people don't like, and it's just, and I can't control that. But at this time, I really don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with my life. I'm begging somebody for help. I want to get a job, be able to do shit on my own, but at the same time, don't feel like it'll be a possibility due to the fact that I've been trying for months to get a job. I have been trying desperately for nothing. So, I feel like I should probably just end this here. I mean, I have a therapy session in like an hour and 15 minutes, and I've just been venting the entire time. And at this point, I know nobody's gonna really care if I do leave. Not many people will. Some people might be affected by it. But at the same time, I gotta do what's right for me, not for others. Because at this point, I don't know what's left for me on the internet. I don't know what's left for me in society. But I'm trying to get a job, but can't promise anything. I want to leave the internet, but I can't promise that I will, and I'll probably remain. But at this point, I really don't know. Well, that's probably going to be it for me. I don't want to I don't want to like upset people, but I don't know what to do anymore. So, with that, see ya.